Hey, what up people, it's Heat, and in this video I'm gonna be showing you a simple beat making workflow on the Maschine MK3 when making a beat from scratch. And you'll see how I create two distinctly different parts to my beat using different scenes and how I switch between them. So the video is more about the sequencing and recording workflow. But if you're more into sound design and sampling, I have other videos on these topics down in the description, plus a lot more Ableton Live and Maschine tutorials coming up. So subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss them. Give the video a thumbs up if you dig it and enjoy the beat, which turned out really dope, by the way. Okay, so I start with an empty project, press the tempo button and I set my tempo at 95 BPM. Then I go to my browser and I'm looking to load a group onto group A. So a group is a drum kit. I'm gonna look for a drum kit in the expansion selection. So I press down the encoder and I load the chomp kit onto group A. Okay, so let's record the drum pattern. So I'm gonna quantize it 50%. So now let's record the shaker. Go to group B and go to my browser and I'm gonna load a bass instrument. I'm gonna look for Monarch. I'm gonna narrow it down to bass and the patch is called A-Train. And I'm gonna browse for another patch from the Arturia Whirly 2 and it's gonna be the, let me see, how about this one? I'm gonna fill it up with some chords. So I record each and every part onto its separate group except for the drums, which are in group A, and I go to group D and I'm gonna browse again, and this time I'm gonna be looking for a lead sound from the Yamaha DX7 emulation by Arturia. And yeah, so duplicate the scene and we're gonna record a new part. Clear the pattern, that's with the bass, clear the chords, clear the lead, leave only the drums and record a new chord progression now. So I'm gonna switch to scene 1 to see how they sound one after the other, if they go together well. So again, set the starting point of the pattern to 5 and make it 8 bars long. So I played the bass line on the first scene an octave higher than the second scene. Let me try to fatten it up. Okay. So how do I do that? I duplicate the monarch by holding the duplicate button, press the pad where the monarch is, and I duplicate it to number 2. So, but it doesn't really duplicate the MIDI notes. So what I'm gonna do is press copy, go to pad 2, and then I press paste with the shift functions with the pads. And so this one that I copied onto the second monarch, I'm gonna transpose it an octave lower by pressing again shift an octave down, and it sounds kind of fatter now.